Alright, we are back. Last time, we were able to successfully make a settlement out of Longbridge, which had the fun caveat of not being able to have more than one of the forbidden or dangerous glades in it. Honestly, not too bad. That could have gone a lot worse, so kind of glad that went as well as it did. This time, zoom back out. I missed it. It's this one, the Stormbird egg, because we can't quite get to the Silver Seal yet. So we're gonna do this. Cutting through the thicket, your caravan stumbles upon a Stormbird egg. Your instincts scream to leave it in peace and flee before its mother comes back, but who hasn't dreamed of having a pet Stormbird? At least for a while. Alright. So, we can either steal the egg, become cursed, which the Stormbird mother follows the caravan for 2 settlements. But we get more eggs. Or we can perform a ritual, losing 5 seal fragments in the process, but we get better production speed for the rest of the cycle. Let's go with steal the egg. Yeah. I think steal the egg is the right thing for me to do here. Because I need the seal fragments. So, I say right thing. Oh, okay. So we just stole it. So now we've got the Statue of the Forefathers. Stormbird's cry. An angry Stormbird mother is following your caravan in -2 global resolve during the storm. Oh, it's only during storm. Okay. That's fine. We can deal with that. So we either do the Rocky Ravine or the marshlands. We haven't done a whole lot of Rocky Ravine. We still need to do at least 2 more settlements, it looks like, yeah. So doesn't look like we're gonna be able to get another modifier though. It's the only thing. So I'll have to do a settlement that doesn't have a modifier. What does this do? 1 fewer cornerstone. Okay. I haven't done very many Rocky Ravines. Yeah, let's do a Rocky Ravine here. So, we're going to look at a Rocky Ravine. Ooh, yeah, that works. Drypoint. That was on my settlement list. So we'll go with Drypoint here. So Drypoint has the Statue of the Forefathers. So I have 1 fewer cornerstones to pick from. So that'll be interesting. And then it is a ravine. So our trees don't produce wood. Instead they produce stone. But we have a black market. The black market does provide wood, along with other stuff. And whenever we sell goods worth 20 amber, our trade routes and traders are 10% faster. And we start with more wood. So this will be an interesting game. Oh, and we'll get a royal resupply. Oh, cool, which means we'll get seal fragments at the end of this if we can win. So we'll be ready for the seal next time. Nice. In terms of people, beaver is actually a detriment, right? No, beaver's actually really good to have here, and the reason is, they are gifted woodworkers, which means they have a chance of double producing anything that deals with wood. So if we put them on making lumber, we have the chance of producing double lumber from the same amount of wood. And since we're already restricted on wood, that's what we want. So I'm going to go with that. That also gives us human, which is great. We're going to start with even more wood. The more wood we can have, the better. I'll add to my extra eggs. And then what else do we have here? Oh yeah, the trees sometimes produce amber as well, which is great. There is clay here. Let's see. There isn't a whole lot of just straight up food here. Looks like insects and fish are our main food here. We're gonna need to do more complex food. So to start with, I'm just gonna start with a bunch of basic food. And then I'm gonna get the royal permit to give us extra cornerstone rerolls to start with. Because again, we only have 2 cornerstones instead of 3 like we're supposed to. So I think it's a good start. So we're going to be front loaded with food. But we need to get complex food started quickly. And again, during the storm, we're going to have -2 to global resolve. Gathering speed is increased by 50% during drizzle. And then during storm, at level 2, resolve drops faster. Ooh. With a resolve penalty, that's going to be harsh. Cold front. Complex food and clothing to prevent this. Ugh. And then we have to pay oil. And blood flowers will spawn. Blood flowers can give us extra resources, though, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, this is going to be an interesting game. We're going to have to scramble quickly to get some complex food going. Alright, first off, let's get these ready to go. So we'll have a fishing hut here. And we'll have a stone cutter here. I'm going to try to line this up, so... Oops. Be here. Yeah, it's fine. Trying to line up the roads as best I can here. Okay. And then we'll need a wood cutter, which is actually a stone cutter. Yeah, how do I want to proceed? I feel like I need to get to farmland as soon as possible. And fertile soil is small, so the problem is we only have 7 people here. So I have to be very judicious about my workers right now. So we'll have this full. This will have 1. This will have 1. And then I'm going to start off with a big shelter and a small shelter. Okay. Supplier is big. Let's grab that, because that gets us flour. Grain is huge. That we can make grain into oil, as well as using it for complex foods, such as porridge. So, brewery. Okay. Those are all really good, actually. All three of those are fantastic, so. And then we will need, at least to start with, a crude workstation. I will need to get the supplier up as soon as I can. Actually, I wonder if it's worth it to ditch. Yeah, let's ditch the big shelter. I know it's not exactly smart because it costs us more wood at the beginning of the game, but 3 shelters there. This will focus on cutting this open, and that'll give us a spot to put the supplier in. Alright. Let's get started. Oh boy, this is gonna be a mess. We've got a decent starting supply. Starting area is pretty nicely sized too. Yeah, this is just gonna be... I'm gonna have to be constantly monitoring my... oh, right. I need to get the black market up and running, which costs stone, so... because that's going to be our main source of wood. We also need to get trade routes going as soon as possible. So I should get the trading post up now, because we need amber. Amber is going to be extremely important. Reinforced axes is pretty good, actually. That'll get us through these trees faster, especially early game while we're hunting for farmland. If we can find farmland before the end of year 1, that would be ideal. Geyser Pump or Glade Event. We're going to be opening a Glade Event here soon, so let's grab that. Yeah, we'll grab TikTok, which is Glade Events again. And then 5 packs of building materials, because that gives us extra plank production. Again, we need to be able to stretch our logs as much as possible. So having the ability to produce extra planks out of those logs is going to be better in the long run, especially if we can double them with our beavers. This would not be a bad game to have frogs in, just because we have access to so much stone. Frogs would be good. Bats, not really. Lizards wouldn't be bad. And then foxes, maybe? I think those would be the better races to have for number 3. Okay, no farmland here. We have this ancient shrine. We can excavate it already. Where we can loot it. I think we'll excavate it. It uses up all our tools. But we can break open the abandoned cache here. I think that'd be beneficial. I'd like to get this geyser pump built, but we need more planks first. So, first off, let's get the ancient shrine excavated so we don't have to worry about that. I am going to drop you two, and we're going to put the humans on this. Try to get that done as soon as possible. We don't really need the woodcutter to be super active right now, because again, he can't produce wood, so... We're gonna have so much stone by the end of this game. Alright, then... Since we have the space, let's pop the supplier down here. Get roads built out this way. Here. Like that. That'll at least get us started. We can rearrange the road later. Roads are free, so no concern there. The other nice thing about excavating it is we don't have to wait to deliver anything from it, so it'll just disappear. And we can then jump right into the abandoned cache over here. There we go. And since we're getting a bunch of stone, we'll be able to break open a ton of stuff, so... Glade event is done. We've got more people. We got foxes. How about that? Alright, let's get the foxes over here. We will need some more housing, but we'll get to that in a second. Okay. We could go with tools. Maybe not sold on that. I don't think anybody benefits from paste. Yeah. I think in manufactory here. Not huge on using barrels as a container, but I think I already have the ability to make water skins with the suppliers, so I'm not too worried about that. This is mainly to get us fabric. Yeah, I think I'll go with the manufactory. Manufactory works okay. So we'll start with that. Let's get a couple more beavers on here. And we'll need to keep looking for some good farmland here. So I'd like to get farm up and running soon. The sooner the better. So foxes are so easy to deal with. They're already happy. Look at that. Okay. I have 11 amber. I can already buy 40 wood. Would normally be worth 4. We're gonna get it for 3. So yeah, let me do that. So we got more wood. That's good. Go ahead and make another shelter. This path here. Alright, now we got some planks to work with. And we've got trade routes up. We need packs of provisions, so let's get the makeshift post up. We got a bunch of eggs to start with, so we can already throw those into packs of provisions. So let me go ahead and get a human on that. And then have another fishing spot here. This one still has a ways to go, and I'd rather have the food right now. We do have a bunch of reeds that we can pick. Okay, we've got the supplier. So I'm actually going to do this and put you here. Since it's not a wood, like a woodcutter, it doesn't have that specialization, so that's actually does not matter. All right, cool. It's not a carpenter. If it was a carpenter, I'd get that bonus. Shucky darn. This can still be useful for the flower and the water skin, but right now it's not going to be much of a difference. Right now. Okay. First storm. We have high enough resolve. We're not really in trouble here. Do not bite. My cat just bit my headphone jack. And now she's rubbing on everything. Okay. We have a fisherman cave. We can chase him away. That'll get us some extra amber and some reputation. So let's do that. We'll have to deal with some traps, but that's fine. I'm going to take one of these scouts here and move them over here to try to clear this out as soon as possible, because we're going to get traps every 60 seconds. So we're going to deal with 3 to 4 traps here. Yeah, the sooner we can get the traps taken care of, the better. We also have no builders, but not much we can really do about that right now. This requires a large herbalist camp. Got a good mining spot here. It's interesting. Break open here. I mean, packs of skewers would be good, just to get some complex food. Yeah, We're doing okay food-wise for this year. I'm a little concerned about food going forward, but we do have the supplier for flour, and we have the brewery to get forage. So, oh, are we at planks? We are plank limit. Good. That's actually fantastic. We have no one to clear the fish totem. I'm gonna have to slow down wood cutting for now, just so I can have people to clear fish totems. Unless we get some fox. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I'll take another beaver. So we'll get up the fox over here. Put another beaver on here. I'm still gonna keep some extra. Yes, I know. Yes, I love you. Good girl. Cornerstone. Discovering a glade during storm grants tools. That's great. That way we don't have to spend planks to get tools. I like that a lot. There we go. Trade routes. We can actually do trade routes right now. Send one to Bleak Nest. This also did not have farmland, by the way. There's another abandoned cache here. This one has eggs. That will be useful. Yeah, honestly, I think we just keep opening these bigger glades until we can find farmland, because we definitely need farmland for this. I need to find a place to put the supplier, or not the supplier, the brewery. Could put it over here. There's a nice big empty spot over here, so I could slot this in right meow. But this needs fabric, and I don't have any. We should have a trader coming soon, though. Hopefully the supplier has fabric. It does. How you doing, Zorg? I'd also like to get that porridge, honestly, would be good. That's a lot to ask, though, so I'm not going to. Yeah, let's just do this. That gets us the fabric we need to build our brewery and manufactory. So we can get both of those up and running. Go here. And then we'll build a path. Oh, I need to move you just a smidge. There we go. That way I can build my path through here. And then I'll do that. They're getting there. Orders. Standing level 1 with 2 settlements. That's not too difficult. Yeah. And then we don't have a way to make luxury goods, so let's try to do an empathy. event. Alright, fabric. We can make fabric out of reeds. Reeds are just kind of a default thing that happen here. So that's good. Porridge. Definitely want to do porridge if we can. Let's see. Wow. Have a farm. Honestly, I kind of already have the best farm I can have, so I'm going to re-roll this. Alright, there's oil. There's the carpenter. The carpenter has the specialization bonus that I was looking for earlier. I know we already have a way to create planks, but I think I might take carpenter here solely because it gives us that specialization bonus. But I will need oil later. But paste doesn't do us any good. Yeah, I'm gonna go carpenter. Carpenter is just too good a pick here. It really is just that good right now. TikTok is done. Let's see. I don't really like any of these, honestly. I'll grab Alchemist Hut. Because I've got to get water production started. And the tea is good to have for foxes. The wine can be used for beavers. But yeah, the crystallized dew can be good to have. Main concern right now is I don't have a good source of like salt or herbs. I really need to get that farmland up. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, it's the vegetable farm. We can use vegetables for that stuff, so vegetables would be good to have here. I go brickyard to get bricks. Or I could go to the ranch. Ranch wouldn't be bad. Ranch allows us to turn grain into a bunch of food. And leather. Yeah, I think ranch might actually be the best choice out of all this. Yeah. We're going to be using a ton of grain, so... let's see. Let me get... I have enough planks in order to get a couple geysers going, so... Let me do that real quick. Just get our water production up. Porridge. Oh, human comfort raises there. Oh, do we want more wood? What do we want here? Honestly, I think we're all good here. Where do we have humans working? We have one at a small fishing hut. We can swap that out. Get one of you here. That's a comfort choice. I don't have anybody for this, so I'll just grab a beaver for here. And get some fabric started. And then there was one of these I really wanted to break open. Yeah, this one. Let's avoid glades for now. That way I can wait until storm and then pop it for the tools. So I can grab this cash. Food's looking okay for now. Oh, let me get the carpenter. Oops, right here. And then I need to grab the alchemist hut here soon. Let's see. Up. Alright, free water is going. I need more pipes to do that again. So for now, we're just gonna slap a beaver in there. I can buy 10 tools. I can buy vegetables right now. Yeah, let me grab the vegetables. Just to supplement our food a little bit. Help our porridge production once we get that up and running. Got a bunch of herbs right here. What is that? 150 herbs? It's not bad. Okay. Let's turn blanks off here. And then we will move you off the manufactory so you can move over here and get planks running up here and get double planks every once in a while. Having a place to already produce luxury packs could be good in the long run. But yeah, let's see. We sell 7 more there. Let's get a route going there. Alright, and then switch to mark to trees. We're gonna shift our mark to trees. Trade route's already done. That was fast. Yeah, we're gonna try to get through here so we can get tools. That's a lot of copper right there. That could be useful for a lot of things. Come on, guys, get through this. Storm's already almost over. I just need you to cut down one tree, my man. They're going to be stuck delivering, and they're not going to actually cut down the tree, are they? Oh, wait, here we go. Hey, nice. Okay, we got it. Hey, and I had farmland. Perfect. Alright. I think we'll leave this woodcutter here for a while. Have it cut down this whole area if we can. Okay, we have a shipwreck. Yeah, let's do the shipwreck here. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh. Extra fabric production, 3 tablets. That's a big one. That's a very big one. More foxes would be great. I'll also need more humans for the farm. Farm humans are good to have. Gotta get the farm up and running. It's a little late to be doing this. This farm cycle isn't going to be as productive as I would like, but right now it's what we got, so... Spooky rain mill. I'll have to think about that one. Woodcutter's song. Yeah, extra resolve for cutting down trees is fine. Let's get some trade routes going here. Oh, we got plenty of stone. That's just a free level there. And then... that's almost a free level right there, too. We need more housing. Let's see. Ooh, 80 wood for 70. I'll take that. We need to get more housing up. But we are doing okay at the moment. Haven't done any empathy yet. When's our next trader here? During clearing, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be here by the end of drizzle. Yeah. Or is it clearance? Yeah, clearance. Okay. Though I don't know if I really need the pipes. That geyser pump's doing pretty well. I'm joking. We need the pipes. Water skin. Once we get the ranch up and running, water skins will be basically free because leather and meat are both used in it. So that would be good to have. Nothing else really going on there. I need a source of bricks. I don't have one. So, yeah, it's the only thing I don't have is bricks. And it's not like we're going to run out of stone anytime soon, so a crude workstation works. This is a big enough farm. I should have two, or big enough area of farmland. I should have two small farms here. Just make it faster. Alright, I can get a big shelter in here. Get that done. Keep hitting T. That's what's bringing up the orders menu. Why T brings up the orders menu, I don't really know. That is okay. But yeah, we'll eventually get all of our small shelters converted into big shelters, and then I'll be able to refund the wood from this. Alright. This is for Redgate. So that will get me to level 1 on Redgate. Okay. So trade routes will be done. I mean, yeah. 15 bricks, 15 fabric, and upgrade a geyser pump to level 2. That gets us more plank production. Yes. 15 harmony decorations? Jeez, that's a lot. It's gonna be easier than the 60 religion, though. Especially since, like, what do I have in terms of religion here? Hold on. Who even needs religion? The foxes do. Oh, the foxes and the humans both do, so that's not as bad. I just need a building to do that. Although, don't I have... Yeah, I have the commons. I could do that. I could do religion, and that gets us more grain, too. Yeah, let's do that. I just need a place to make incense, and I think I already have that, don't I? I don't. I don't have a place to make incense. That makes things more difficult. Yeah, I just flat out don't. Okay. Well, that'll be something we'll have to look out for. Get some incense. The haunted rain mill I can just kind of leave. It's fine. There's ghosts. Everybody's used to it. Oh, the ghosts? Yeah. Don't worry about them. They're harmless. Alright, less than a minute, and then we'll be done there. We do need someone making bricks, but I just don't have the people to spare at the moment. And then, yeah, we need to upgrade this to level 2. We'll need more pipes to do so. So, what do we got? Well, I mean, there's a religion building right there. It doesn't produce incense, though. That's what we're looking for. Nothing. And it really wants me to take that temple because it gave it to me again. See. I could re-roll again. Hey, we've got a distillery. Sweet. Alright, let me grab that. Put that here. Is that far enough away? Yeah, it is. The woodcutter is right at the border, so... let's plop the distillery right there. This is just a little resource hub, isn't it? Yeah, once again, this is waiting for the ranch. This stone cutter is done, so let's move you up here. We have so much clay up here. Just put them right next to the haunted building. It's fine. No bricks. That is unfortunate, but more eggs is good. And I mean, it's never bad to have extra building materials. I'm literally 0.05 short. Have an egg. Egg. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let me grab... Gosh, I need more people. Yeah, more people would go a long way in this settlement. We're actually getting porridge made at least. So that's good. You didn't have any pipes, did you? Yeah, no. Okay. What was this? Oh. Wine for ale. Hum. Hum. Blum. Yeah, we need someone on brick production. Reduce our woodcutters by 1. This tree will never die. No one is cutting this. There it goes. That tree has just been in the middle of the road for ages. No, someone cut down the road tree. Ah, deity, it is gone. Alright. There we go. Wow, we're still pulling stuff out of that cache. That was ages ago. Okay. That works. What I'm going to do once this is clear, I'm going to build the road directly instead of doing the zigzag, and then we'll get another farm here. That way we've got a double farm in this farmland. Alright, year 3 and we're looking okay, honestly. The shipwreck's done. So we're about to get this scout back. Still haven't done an empathy decision, but we also haven't opened up any small glades, so I think it'll be time for some small glades. I'm not planning on opening up any glades during this storm. Just, that's not going to happen. We'll get a couple of small glades ready for next storm. I should get a human on this area. Let's throw one of you into the manufactory so I can throw a human into the distillery. And we'll have them working on incense. Boy, howdy, we have some sea marrow. I think it's because the trees provide it, right? Oh, no. How do we have so much sea marrow? Where's that coming from? Oh, because that was a sea marrow spot. Okay. Memory of a goldfish today. Alright. Oh, fishing hut. We need to move. We have another fishing spot, so let's grab that. And then, where is... There's our makeshift post. We need 5 packs of building materials. Um, yeah. We have a bunch of fabric, so I'm going to use that fabric to make those packs of building materials. Alright. Let's get the road shifted over now. So I can build the second farm. There we go. More humans. Good. That gets us the humans we need for farm 2. There we are. And cornerstone. Master blueprint would be real nice. Let's grab that. I know it's going to reduce our gathering speed, but that gets me the ability to collect these herbs and any other large nodes that we can benefit from currently. So that is huge. Get an herbalist here. Where's our woodcutter? Get another woodcutter there. Let's pick up our wood for today. And then let's see. We got a billion sea marrow, so I can send this route fully loaded. Let's see, have I built everything? No, I have not built the alchemist hut yet. Also, I need to get, here we are. I need to get the table set up for the commons. So I can start fulfilling religion needs. I need to get the ranch built too. I'm gonna get more of you all on this. Yeah, fill up that building just so we can have a bunch of planks going. All right, this can move. Let's get this working on these 2 glades here. We're going to avoid glades for the time being. So, can I move this for free? I can. Okay, good. I'm going to move the black market and the trading post out of here. Well, I got more wood. 10 for 10. That's fair. I'll take that. More wood is always good. I do need another big shelter when we can accommodate that. Alright, and then I'm going to build this road out in this way. let's burn down this rain mill. I need to get someone off a building. I think we're good with our initial burst off of the carpenter. Okay, there we go. And then, yeah, now that we have this up and running. Where's our porch production? There it is. Use either or on that. Need to get someone else spare here. Let's have them focus on that spot. Oh, man. Let's see. My cat is wrapped around my mouse. Wow, 6 amber for 7 sea marrow? That seems way too good. This is funny. I feel like I'm like one person short, and we've had one person leave so far. That makes me sad. Honestly, we're doing okay so far, all things considered. "35 seconds away, so he'll be here before clearance is over." That's good. Harvest is going okay. I'd like the harvesting to be faster, but what can you do? 5 trade routes worth at least 12 amber. Yeah, I've been doing that, and that gets us extra porch production, so double bonus there. Still need to find an empathy. It's not that I haven't done it, it's that I can't find it. Alright, hold up real quick. Let's get this makeshift post to stop making packs of building materials. There we go. What do we got? We can produce oil and coats there. We can produce oil and paste there, but again, paste doesn't really benefit me at all. Well, there's the tavern that it wanted me to grab earlier, but that's okay. Yeah, let's re-roll, see what else we can get. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for here, to be honest. I already have everything in the tea house. That's funny. Yeah, honestly, none of these really jump out at me, because I'm already building most of this stuff. Let's grab the Druid Hut. Druid's Hut will be fine. We'll slide that over here. We've got Alchemist Hut to build as well. Let's grab that. Build both of those. Sother is here. Hello, Sother. Oh, we can grab all the incense we need. Awesome. That's perfect. Is there anything else we need from him? Some pipes would be nice, but... I mean, we really don't need anything here. We've already almost hit self-sufficient, which is crazy. Well, let's Let's grab 2 pipes. Just to get this level 2 upgrade done. So we can get the water industry finished. Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's so much incense now. Boy, those are expensive. 22 clay and 12 coal. Neither one of those is great. This farm isn't going to be quite all cleared out, but it's going to be really close. Honestly, that's not too bad. Might build a small warehouse up here. Just so the farmers don't have to go as far to drop the crops off. The supplier has just been sitting here. It hasn't been doing anything. Yeah, I mean, the ranch is up and running. I just don't have anybody running it yet. What can you do? I might end up using this area as a second hearth if I need it. Which so far I haven't. I can favor beavers right now to keep them happy. Nothing crazy there on trade routes. Oil, we'll need to start getting oil up and running soon, so... Oh, coats is not as easy to produce as I thought it would be. Yeah, we'll barely get through this storm and then come out the other side and get some more people to run some buildings. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4... We've got 5 buildings without people in them. How's our plank production going? 9? Okay. Yeah, so 5 wood now produces 4 planks instead of, I think it was 2 on default. And there's a chance, there's a 10% chance they double that, so... It's very good. We're doing well. I could send some herbs for 14 for 6. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Alright. What do I want to do here? Crystallized dew, I think, would be the call. We want to use stormwater first, then clearance, then drizzle. And here, like it said, we get the oil going. We got 2 different places to produce tea and nowhere to use it. I mean, that's not true. We have that building. Let's do reed production. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, I set this to avoid glades and then I never removed it. Alright, well. Let's keep doing avoid glades and try to set up multiple glades for success here. Alright, what do we got? This gives us more people. So I'm going to pick that one. It's the first time I think I've picked something just because it gives me more people. this late in the game. But, I mean, that's what I need. I just need more people right now. Alright, so we'll stick a human over here at the ranch. We'll stick a beaver here. We'll do a human here. And small warehouse is coming up. And then we have this supplier. We'll put a beaver here. Okay. All buildings have people working at them again. Hooray! And now we have this small warehouse, which will make production a lot faster. I'm just going to build a road around that. Seems fine. Yeah. Good thing I looked at that. Religion, and then we'll have the religion done. Trade routes. Do we have anything? We don't have anything to send. It's okay. Let's turn off favor here so we can get Fox Resolve up. And the beavers are not having a good time. Is there anything I can do to help our beaver friends? I could make some ale once I get water skins going. I've never had to limit ale. Let's go. I think 15 would work. I think that's what I have the other stuff at, right? Where's our incense production? Oh, it's 20. Okay, 15's fine. Yeah, I think they're all at 20, but yeah, 15 will work. Still the only place to make bricks, and we're maxed out on bricks. I appreciate that. Yeah, all we got is dye there. If I get this copper mine up and running, I can get a lot more dye produced. I think I have a dye production building. Yeah, I do. Because, yeah, I can use copper to make some dyes. So, that's something I could start doing right now. Gather, mine, get a mine going right there. A little hard to get to, but it's a mine, so. Need for religion. Hooray, that gets us more grain. Training gear doesn't help me. Forester's hut would be funny. I'd like to have another farm area first before I get that, though. I could go tool shop. Gets me pipes. Or I could go rain mill, which gets me scrolls. Let's go rain mill. Which is funny because I just tore down a haunted rain mill. I should have just kept that. Oh well. You live and you learn. Let's see. I have actually a lot of wood. And I can use dye for that. So, yeah. Not terrible. I should have a human on that. Interesting. I have 4 foxes I can move around as workers, so let's do that. Cool. And then this is up and running now, so I can do that. Make them happier. I now have no one to make anything, though. We can get someone off of Carpenter. That's fine. I think Carpenter's okay at this point. We need at least 12. Neither one of those can get to 12. So, sick. We'll just have to wait until next season. More wood. More wood. Nice. I might just send one of each of these, because we have plenty. Thankfully, man, I'm glad these don't decay. Could you imagine if these decayed? That would suck a lot. Devs, please don't do that. I beg of you. I'm already losing my sanity over this game. I don't need that. Please no. Maybe as like a hard mode challenge, that would be interesting, but no. Do not. Do not you dare. Yeah, housing's good. We're just kind of cruising, honestly. Like, really, we're not doing bad. We're doing pretty good. And 120 worth of wood for 130 is not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Or 12 worth of wood for 13. I should say. Bleh. He'll be here before clearance is over. And honestly, our reputation's not doing too bad. If I could set this up right. This could be a really, really productive storm here. I think I'll build a path there just to prepare for this. I'll even get a path here. Hey Zorg, how's it going, man? Faster harvesting? Yes, please. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah, that's all I need. Thanks. You're the best, Zorg. Faster harvesting is actually pretty solid. No joke. I do not mind faster harvesting at all. Still have all these reeds that I haven't picked up yet. But again, I'm in that spot where I have no one free. So. Alright. Let's get this ready. So those are the 3 trees that we need to cut down. Are you ready? Marked trees only go. Each of these are at 2 charges. Yeah. New orders. This is the last set of orders. Yes. We don't have any incense right now, but we can get some. Also leisure, and we have a way to make ale, I believe. Because we have the distillery, yeah. We got water skins going. Just like that, we have 30 tools. Excellent. All right. So we're going to switch this to all trees. And we're going to start throwing some... Let's see. I'm going to grab a couple humans here off the line. Let's see. There was a big one here that we can now grab. So I can get both of those. Nice. That's beautiful. Oh, we could tear this down for incense. How cool is that? Shut off the wood cutting for now. We will lose some people here, but that's okay. Honestly. Still no empathy, by the way. Lost someone from the supplier. No, my water skins. Lost the stone cutter. Okay. Not terrible. Might as well get something out of that pack of building materials. Okay. We need humans on those farms now. So we'll stop the herbalist camp and the obelisk. We'll get people on those as soon as we can. Got a couple gaps to fill, but nothing big. Ooh, survivor bonding. We'll take that. That's good. Alright. Ooh, that would be really good if we could get that up to higher. Oh, we can do this one. That's a 12. You know what? I might just send this as a 10. That's just really good. 16 meat for 10 amber. That's a very solid trade. Love to have that have more meat, though. Okay. Wow, 5 foxes. Ooh, this one gives us pipes, though. I'll take that. We need 1 housing spot. Okay. You know what that means. House. There we go. Alright. Get woodcutters back. Let's get you on this. Let's get you on this. I think that's everybody in at least one building. Oh, stonecutters camp. Let's put a human there. Okay. There we go. $100 wood for 12 amber. Yes, please. That's really good. Another reputation. None of these are useful. Just flat out, none of these are useful to me. Do we try to open up one of these to get an empathy? I think we do. I think that's a good call. I'm just gonna pick a building just cause I don't need these. I just don't. I have so much stuff. Oh, I'm never gonna reach more meat. Yeah, I'm just gonna send the 10. That's fine. Send for the 10. Well, we can manage. And we got 2 rep left. Yeah, we got this settlement has been a lot easier than I thought it would be. We only lost like what, 4 people? It's actually really good. And the 1 fewer cornerstones didn't really hurt either. Because I kept getting good cornerstones. Like, honestly. I just kept getting good cornerstones. So. Like, reinforced axes was great to have early. Woodcutter song is good. The master blueprint has been awesome, and I haven't really felt the impact of the slow gathering nodes. Improvised tools, I was able to get 30 tools in one storm, just cuz. Yeah, it ended up being a really, really good run. I got kind of lucky. Are you sniffing the microphone? Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, and only having the 1 farm didn't hurt either. At this point, I'm just kind of spinning my wheels until I get 2 more reputation done. I am running low on food, which is a concern. But I can bump up my forage production to assist with that. Plus, I'm about to harvest. Alright. Oh, gee, I wonder if I have enough stone to send this one. I only have, what, 200? Yeah, 204. That's funny. Hey. No. She blinked at me. Just sitting on a mountain of stone. Oh, there's coal over here. That's nice. Ooh. This looks promising. I need more tools. What about this? Empathy! Hey, I can do an empathy finally. Let's use parts and pottery to fix this. Need another fox. I don't really need the crude workstation right now, so let's do that. There we go. And that'll get us more farmland. Yeah, look at all this stuff. We can rebuild the fine smith, which gives us amber and tools. We can actually make amber. which is pretty sick. We don't have any resin, though. That's unfortunate. We might just salvage that building. We've got an alchemist hut here, which I think we already have one. I think we already have an alchemist hut, so we can just tear this one down. And then this is an herbalist camp, which we already have. So we can just tear that down. Nice. We can just tear down all these buildings. That's actually really nice. Yeah, I mean, the big thing is getting the empathy finally done. Hello, old Farliff. How you doing, man? Let's see. You wouldn't happen to have any incense or ale? No, you don't. I mean, buy a bunch of building materials for trade? Yeah, I mean, that works. That way, if any of those come up for trade, I can just do that. Alright, carpenter. Where is that? Here it is. We got crystallized dew. We got planks. Let's get some tools made. Get this abandoned cache done. And then, yeah. Once we get the empathy and the abandoned cache done, we're done. So, pretty solid. Pretty solid settlement. It's the best I've had a settlement do in a while. Do we need more wood? We really don't need more wood. We do need porridge, though. We're low on food. I'll take that. I will also take berries. Fish is expensive, though. No, thank you. Alright, they're coming with the last of it. I could get this started. And whenever the tools are created, they just bring them up there. Not a terrible idea. Beaver Resolve is going to drop so fast here. Wow, stopping the wood cutting didn't even help. Beavers don't benefit from religion anyway, so it won't affect my Cult of Fire finish. So that's good. This will be close. This will be really close. Alright, we lost a builder. No big deal there. Alright, need for religion is done. We just need the incense. I had the right idea, but that's not enough money for the fabric. Scouts work 10% faster. Okay. I will definitely take that. Our need for religion is fulfilled. We just don't have any incense at all. Send that trader out. And we could send that one. Yeah. So even if we don't get these tools done, we'll get fair exchange done in less than 2 minutes. So we're basically just in a holding pattern right now. There's quite a bit of building cleared out. Man, we really did not feel the impact of not having wood. Wood was not an issue. Alright, there's the empathy decision. Cool. Nice farm. What is this? Good thing that doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, trade routes. I've got less than a minute and I'm done. Nice. Man, this settlement went real smooth. I got really lucky with this one. That is my cat moving my mouse. I'm just kind of watching this with arms crossed. Yeah, you can take your bird curse and you can shove it. Sweet. We're done. That was way too easy, but we will take it. Alright, we have that curse for one more settlement. So, and I don't want to use... I don't want to go for the silver seal when we have a curse. So I think next time we're just going to do kind of a default settlement. Kind of in this area. And then we'll do the silver seal. So, yeah. That's what we'll look forward to next time.